Hello and welcome back. This little tutorial is going to be kind of a 3/4 time, maybe a little bit more southern or country style lick. Definitely, this is a big part of gospel music and church music for sure, at least for me growing up. It's going to be some Floyd Cramer licks. Along with maybe some new ways of thinking about harmonizing some, I don't know, it's kind of a lazy sound, this, you know. So we're gonna just get into this. If you've listened to gospel music or country style gospel music at all, you've heard this style of intro before, and this is just one of many ways to accomplish some of these things. So let's get right on into it. This one's in G, and it's over the chords. It's a 3/4 time song, so it could be like, we could do, there's coming a day when no heartache shall come, kind of that. It could be for that in G, or it could be kind of like the old song, as the world looks upon me. It could kind of, like... As the world looks upon me as I struggle along. So anyway, you can see what type of song this is. 3/4 time, kind of a slower, lopier, kind of gives it that little bit of a southern or country feel to it. So this concept is used a lot, like on second verses, these and that, those kind of middle range, lower end licks, kind of a you want a biting piano sound. Let's just get into it. And first off, what you're going to do is we're not going to right at first separate both hands, because this requires a lot of participation on both hands right here, and we're playing right in here, so sometimes we're not keeping a ton of rhythm because the rhythm takes place right here, and that's where we're playing, but it's filling enough because we're playing a lot of notes right here for it just to be able to be able to get away with just playing kind of some lead and some licks without just keeping the 2, 3, which we'll still put some of that in there where there's a hole. So the chords on this would be, it'd be like 1, 2, G to D, 7 back to G, and then B, E minor, F, D over F sharp to G. And you ain't gotta super know that chord structure, but it does help so you can understand where I'm coming from on that. So here we go. First things first, I start this. You could do this with one hand, but I do D, G, A, so I can just leave that sustain through that, like that. So D in the left hand, and then we hit G, A in the right hand. And then we're gonna do one of those bending Floyd Cramer licks. But most of the time you hear those up high, like that. We're not going to do that. We're going to keep it down here. We're going to go. So, and then we're going to take, after that A, we're going to kind of correct to the B with the D up here. D and A, and then you're going to go. So if you haven't seen my other videos on the Floyd Cramer lick, you'll know that's how you do that. It's like you're correcting it's like you accidentally hit the A, and instead you just correct it with the B. Like, oh, I wanted to go to B. So you just need that sound. You press down the D and the A and just like that. So here we go. And when you do that, when you get to that B, that's when you start the bass note down here with the G. We're in, that first chord is G to D back to G. So, and then you do get one G right there. 1, 2, and then on 3, so you're going to go G down here, and chord up here with the D down here, D, G, B. So get this hand out of the way, and there's going to be, it's close quarters, so you got to really, move things around. And then we're going to go, here's kind of the main part of this song that gives it that tone. And we're going to go. Now this is some quick moving, so don't be frustrated if you haven't done this style before and you don't get it right away. So I'm going to break up both hands and then I'm going to put them together. So after you go, the left hand we're going to go like this, D, and we're going to slide C sharp to C, like that, and then to B. So you want it to kind of just fall. So I'll hold this one out a little longer, and then just like that. And then right after that, you got to get to this D. So like that. So we're gonna go da 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 da. Right there, okay? So far that's what we have on the left hand, so you're gonna want to practice that. Like that. Okay. So in the right hand on that, or let's go ahead and finish the left hand. So we'll go 2, 3. Now you're gonna have to play and keep your hand out of the way. You're gonna play this D, and then you're gonna play, and you could play this D. I don't know if I like that A being that low or not. So we're just gonna play the D and the F sharp. It's good enough. So just play those two, because you got tight quarters here with the right hand while you're doing that. So you're gonna go 1, 2. So after you go 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna hit a G, G. And then you're into the song. So after this, 1, 2, 3, G, low note to the G right here, D, G, and B. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna go D, E, F sharp, G. So the whole thing is, and I'll do a little bit of the right hand so it's in context here. So we're gonna start with this D. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, D, E, F sharp. Then you're into the song. Okay, now the right hand. And we've already done part of it. We're gonna go. When we hit that G down there, we're gonna do that bending part, that Floyd Cramer lick, like that. And then you got to get out of the way for this left hand to hit one time on that G. And then you're going to go with the D up here and the G. You're going to make the same movement they did down here. Besides, you're going to go, you're going to sustain that D on this first one. You're hit D and B, and then you're going to go, and then you're gonna slide the B flat and A, then to G. So D and B, and then B flat to A to G. Slide that like that, like that. So this will go together down here with this. You're going. You can see how that just slides together when you're doing each hand together. So then you got to go, and then right after that G, when you go down here and hit that D in a hurry, you got to hit an F sharp, and that'll harmonize real nice together. So you're going, and then you got to get your hand out of the way, because you're going to get right into that D, or I'm sorry, only the D and the F sharp for the D chord in the left hand. 1, 2, and then when you hit that the third time, so it's the 1, 2, and then on 3 you're going to do that Floyd Cramer lick again with the A and the D and the B, and then you're going to go C and A, and then G and B, and that's when you switch to G down here. And we're going to do this up here, slide from B flat and C sharp to B and D, up to the C and E, to B and D again to B flat and C sharp, or A sharp and C sharp. And as you're doing those, you're gonna do A and C down to G and B. So, and that's like another intro we've done also. So when you go to that B and D, you hit that D down here, D, E, and you're into this 2, 3. You're into the song right there. So that's a lot right there. So in the left hand, you're gonna go G, D, G, and then you're into the song. On the right hand, you're gonna go the song. So here it is all together. Oops, excuse me. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it.